Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chancellor Rebecca Blank, and after one of the strangest years that any of us have ever experienced, it is great to be able to say, welcome to Camp Randall Stadium and the 168th Spring Commencement of the University of Wisconsin in Madison. Welcome. Today, we're conferring degrees on nearly 5,500 undergraduates. Many of you are here in person, and there are others who are on live stream. Today, we celebrate all of you as you become alumni of one of the greatest universities in the world. But there's one group I want to call out for special recognition. If you are the first generation in your family to earn a college degree, please stand as you are able. I know that all of your families and friends are proud today. Congratulations on your achievement. Please be seated. I also want to take a moment to recognize the departure of Barry Alvarez, our athletic director. Barry is retiring after 31 years here at UW. Under his leadership, Badger teams have won multiple national championships. Our student athletes have been recognized for top academic achievement, and our football program has been singled out as the most admired in the country, not just because we win, but because of our students' academic success and community engagement. Thank you, Barry, for giving us so many reasons to cheer over the last 3 decades. So just a few months ago, it wasn't at all clear that we'd be jumping around here at Camp Randall. Every graduate who has sat where you sit today has faced many challenges to reach this moment, but few of them have faced the extraordinary challenges that you have. That sudden switch to virtual learning last spring, anxiety about your own health and the health of those you care for, difficult choices about whether to study in person or remotely, whether to be in Madison or at home, and those twice-a-week tests that I know you won't miss. Believe me, I never thought I'd be sending out memos on how to drool. But you've handled it all with grace and good humor. One of our students says that her new motto is, always be pooling. But nobody got here alone. There are days when things didn't go quite the way you wanted them to, when the internship that you'd hoped through fell through, when the exam didn't go as well as you wished, when the relationship that you thought was forever turned out not to be. Some of you lost friends and family members over these years, to the pandemic or for other causes. And when you needed help and you said, I'm not sure I can do this, there were friends, family, professors, and advisors who told you, I believe in you and I will help. For all of the parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, siblings and friends who are with us today on the live stream, this is your celebration too. Thank you for the support and the sacrifices you have made to bring your graduates to this day. Your time here at UW has been capped by an extraordinary year with a convergence of crises, not just the pandemic, but economic uncertainty, political polarization, and a new level of urgency to take meaningful action against racism and injustice and to put an end to violence against Black and brown people, people of Asian descent, and all others who've been the target of hate crimes in this country. These things have affected all of you, and you've responded in the proud tradition of this great university by standing up, by speaking out, and by looking for ways to make things better. Some of you answered the call to be on the front lines of the pandemic, and you deserve some special recognition. So as you're able, please stand and remain standing. If you helped with COVID testing or vaccination or in any other healthcare setting, I know there are a lot of nursing grads out there. If we're going to keep going. If you worked as a Badger Wellness Ambassador, join them. If you helped raise awareness of mental health concerns, join them. If you worked in housing, dining, in the unions, or any other campus job that helped us keep campus safe and open. And if you're a member of the Wisconsin National Guard or a branch of the armed forces that was called to duty in the pandemic, please, let's thank them all. You may all be seated. Many more of you have done 1,000 small things to lift other people up. When classmates had no way to travel home for Thanksgiving, you were there with meal kits from the open seat food pantry. When student employees couldn't gather for each other's birthdays, you were there to deliver cupcakes and flowers to people's doorsteps. And in those moments, when a friend just needed to talk, you were there for them too. You've done pretty big things as well as those small things. When the pandemic threatened to put on hold the longtime dream of honoring UW's historically Black fraternities and sororities with a special place on campus, the members of this class said, "We will make this happen." And 2 weeks ago, we dedicated the space for the new Divine Nine Garden Plaza. Congratulations. You are all graduating into a world that looks very different from the one you might have planned for. Just as wars and terrorist attacks shaped your parents' and your grandparents' generation, this pandemic will shape yours. This year has helped to reveal qualities in each of you that are essential to building a happy and productive life in this new world. Resilience, persistence, flexibility, awareness of your own needs and the needs of others, and kindness. Despite the challenges of this year, you've nurtured friendships, found ways to have fun, and here you are in Camp Randall celebrating your graduation. My wish for you in the words of the late great author Maya Angelou is, continue to be who you are and to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Best wishes to all of you, wherever life takes you next. And be sure to come back and visit us here in Madison. We want to know what you're doing. To all of you here in person and on live stream, from Beijing, China, to San Francisco, to Wausau, Wisconsin, and every point in between, thank you for being part of our big Badger family. Thanks for all you've given to the campus and the community during your time here. Congratulations, class of 2021, and on Wisconsin.